This is Corey. He made two big mistakes. His first mistake was not going to Laurel Eye Clinic to have bladeless LASIK. His second mistake was trying to pet what he thought was his cat without wearing his glasses. Don't be like Corey. Call Laurel Eye Clinic.
Oaks Building Supply is dedicated to providing quality building products to the community. You will always find what you need for your home improvement project and get great advice on how to do the job at Oaks Building Supply. Customer satisfaction is a top priority. Oaks Building Supply for all your building and lumber supply needs. Located on Route 66 in Lucinda.
Zockrell Motor Truck Sales in Clarion is an international Diamond Ed certified service department. As one of only 276 such shops in all of North America, you can be sure that when your medium or heavy-duty truck needs service, the job will be done correctly at Zockrell Motors. Our work is guaranteed nationwide at any international truck dealer, and our parts and service prices can't be beaten. Our technicians are factory trained and factory certified. Don't trust a shop that just thinks that they can make repairs. Come to Zockrell Motors Diamond Ed Certified Service Department. If it's maintenance you need, click ZockrellMotors.com or call us for a quote on those jobs too. Our prices are great. Best of all, you know the repair is done right and it's guaranteed. Get your truck service work done at Zockrell Motor Truck Sales, 2 miles north of exit 64 Interstate 80 in Clarion.
Dubrook, a proud member of the M&B Group, is the right choice for your next concrete project. Specializing in decorative concrete products, precast concrete products, gravel and stone delivery, Dubrook has what you need to complete your residential or commercial project. With locations in Clarion, DuBois, St. Mary's, Butler, and Evans City, Dubrook is ready to offer their professional help as your ready-mix supplier. Call 1-844-DUBROOK today.
Hey Julie, nice deck! Did you get that at Tio Nesta Builder Supply?
It's Tio Nesta Builder Supply, and yes, Dave, I did.
Wonder if they sell siding and roofing at Tio Nesta Builder Supply.
It's Tio Nesta, and yes, Tio Nesta Builder Supply has that too. Come on, Dave. You've never been there? They have 2 showrooms for anything home improvement. Mom got a custom kitchen there. Bill down the street got the materials for his garage. They have this awesome website, www.tionestabuilders.us. You can buy online. They really have everything for the home.
Wow! I'm heading over to Tio Nesta. I know. Tio Nesta Builders.
Tio Nesta Builder Supply Home Improvement Center, family owned and operated since 1958, with locations in Tio Nesta and Shippenville.
That sounds good. I'll check them out online at tionestabuilders.us.
Pond 5.
And good evening and welcome to Keystone High School. It is Laurel Eye Clinic District 9 basketball getting kicked off here for the 21-22 season as we have the Moniteau Warriors visiting the Keystone Panthers. Mike Kalinowski along with Dustin Kiefer here tonight from Keystone High School. Glad to be back on the airwaves with you as we roll along here this evening. 2 teams coming into this contest tonight. off not maybe the way they really wanted to on the season. The Panthers came up a little short in their opening tip-off tournament. They knocked off Concord in that first game, lost to DuBois in the second, then dropped one to Carn City. Moniteau, too, coming along, just not really what they wanted to get the season started with as well. A couple losses to get things rolling, but tonight's where they start to right the ship. We always talk, Bob Dunkel, I know he's tuned in, always talks about the couple different parts of the season. And you have this time before Christmas is that first part where the teams are really just starting to kind of figure out what they're doing. They're kind of gelling. They're doing all of those things. You still see mistakes. You still see, teams that still uncertain. You'll see changes in starting lineups and a bunch of different, players and things like that as it goes on. And Dustin, as we come in here, it's great to be back for another season. It's hard to believe football's over with. We got one of our longest seasons, of course, this year as we were able to follow those Red Bank Valley Bulldogs, but fun to be here in basketball season.
Mike, you can't be too disappointed whenever your season comes to an end in Hershey, Pennsylvania, and that's what you and Bob had the opportunity to do last week. But football season is over. We're on here to basketball season, and you talked about what the governor always speaks of, and that's breaking this season into the chunks of 4.
Yep.
That used to work out really nicely because it was 24-game season divisible by 4. That all worked out cleanly, but you can still break it into those chunks of 4 or 5 games at a time, and these early season games, and you hate to harp on it, but if Bob Dunkel were here, he'd be talking exactly about how these games matter just as much when it comes down to who's going to be the number 3 seed, who's going to be the number 4 seed, who's going to be the number 5 seed in the District 9 playoffs. And so for these two teams, you want to make sure you pick up these victories as best you can, not to mention the fact that this year, something new in the Keystone Shortway Athletic Conference, and that is a semifinal and a championship game all being played as part of a KSAC playoff instead of just a championship game, and it's all being held at Tip and Jim, Clarion University. So that's a pretty exciting time. So you're never really out of it, and an opportunity to win a KSAC championship game as long as you can stay within, close enough in shooting distance of that number 2 spot in the league.
Yeah, and that gives more opportunities to these players. Of course, as Dustin said, we'll be talking more about that as the year goes on. We're planning on bringing all of that to you, too, with the Keystone Shortway Conference now with the semifinal round and then the final round. Those will be going on in February. So, we'll have a lot more information on those for you as we go on. But it is a nice opportunity. Maybe the season didn't go as well as you wanted, but you're able to hang in there, get into that semifinal, and who knows what can happen from there. Those games will also be back at Tippin Gymnasium up on the campus of Clarion University. So it will be nice to have those games back up there as well. We're going to take a time out here. We're going to come back out. We have starting lineups for you. We'll go through those and get you set up for more of the contest this evening. Tonight, we have Moniteau visiting Keystone and boys Keystone Shortway Conference basketball action. And we're going to take that time out now. You're listening to Laurel Eye Clinic District 9 basketball, part of the Carly Tire pregame show, all right here on exploreClarion and D9Sports.com.
Red Bank Chevrolet, the area's #1 Chevrolet dealer and Clarion County's truck headquarters. So if you're in the market for a new or used Chevrolet car, truck, or SUV, go to Red Bank Chevrolet, 500 Broad Street in New Bethlehem, or online redbankchevrolet.com. Skilled staff at Red Bank Chevrolet is ready to meet all of your automotive needs. If we don't see you today, we'll see you at Red Bank Chevrolet.
Beverage Air, a leading manufacturer of refrigeration equipment for over 75 years, is currently hiring for immediate openings in our Brookville facility. For more information or to apply, visit beverageair.com/careers.
No matter how cold it is outside, you can keep warm and toasty inside with a built-in-the-USA super efficient furnace from Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning. Affordable, quiet, and reliable. You can count on your furnace from Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning.
Hi, my name is Jason, and welcome to Sweet Basil. Come on in.
Park Rehab Physical Therapy, providing traditional physical therapy plus diagnostic testing to include EMG nerve conduction study and musculoskeletal ultrasounds.
With so much to protect each day, Eric Schick Insurance and Financial Services is here to help you find the right coverage that fits your life. Call 814-275-2210 to learn more.
Throughout West Central Pennsylvania, people are losing their glasses. Well, they haven't really lost them. They just don't need them anymore. Thanks to the amazing LASIK surgeons at Laurel Eye Clinic. Call Laurel Eye Clinic and schedule your free consultation.
Locally owned and operated, Hager Paving of Strattonville provides a range of services: hot mix asphalt, cold patch asphalt, tar and chipping, and seal coating. Hager Paving's reputation in business is based on customer service, referrals, and your satisfaction. Serving residential, commercial, industrial, and local municipalities throughout Western Pennsylvania, exceptional service, exceptional quality. That's Hager Paving of Strattonville. Call 814-764-5080. That's 814-764-5080 for Hager Paving.
Back here at Keystone High School, Mike Kalinowski, Dustin Kiefer up there on the controls, got that video rolling here. And I'll tell you what, Dustin, as we get set for this one, it should be a good one between these two, early season ball game. And both of these teams, of course, in the Keystone Shortway Conference South Division. Looking at starting lineups in this one, starting lineups are brought to you by Janney Montgomery Scott. Want to thank them for always for their great sponsorship. For Moniteau, for the Warriors, it'll be Chasen De La Rosa Rug. He's a sophomore at 5'10". Also Hunter Majurko, a senior at 6'2", 205-pound senior. Ryan Jewett, a senior as well. Kyle Pry, a senior, and it'll be Colton Thomas rounding out the starting lineup here for Moniteau. He's a junior at 6'2". For the homestanding Keystone Panthers, these are the guys that Dustin Kiefer has to deal with every day here at the high school.
I get to deal with. I get to deal with. It's a privilege.
Is it? Is it, Dustin? For Keystone, starting lineups, Brett Wingard starts us, Tyler Albright, Ian Keth, Cole Henry, and Xander McHenry. Your starters here for Keystone. Wingard, a senior, Albright, a junior, Keth, a senior, Henry, a junior, and Fort McHenry is a senior here for the Keystone Panthers. As we get set again, Janney Montgomery Scott is our sponsor for those starting lineups. Coaches in the ball game tonight, it is Michael Jewett for Moniteau and the long-standing head coach here at Keystone High School. It's Greg Heath, one of the legends in the state of Pennsylvania. And this is a guy, I'll tell you what, I always say it, he'll beat you with his team one night, and then you switch teams, give him your team, he'll beat you 3 nights later with your team. That's just the kind of coach that he is. He's one of the best in the business, has been for many, many, many years. Given us a lot of thrills over the years, bringing basketball to you. And so, good one here tonight between these two. Drive to the game sponsored by Clarion Ford. My drive not too awful bad, although tonight, one of those nights coming here, Dustin, was a little bit easier going south and then back up north, but east and west, there were wrecks all over the place. I know on Interstate 80, and then I was coming here, I heard the fire whistles. I said, it can't be another one. And as I got up to that past the Walmart in Clarion there where you get on Interstate 80, there was a wreck right there. So apparently people are just, Christmas is on the mind, and they're just hurrying.
Smooth sailing tonight on Canoe Ripple Road. Smooth sailing.
Beautiful.
No issue at all.
So Clarion Ford there, our drive to the game. Everything went well. Do want to thank the Haskell House, too, for sponsoring all the equipment here this evening. And if you're enjoying the broadcast, you can see with our setup here that we have, just a fantastic setup. Great camera shots and things like that. Dustin will have those for you. We have a lot more planned as the year goes on, too, with some multiple camera shots and things like that as the year goes on. So we're excited about bringing those to you as well.
And Mike, you know, that's one of the exciting parts about all of this is that last year kind of forced our hand a little bit when it came down to it. Football season last year, that was when we first had our experience with people being told you can't come to games due to COVID regulations. Not to mention the fact that in basketball season, especially being indoors, those regulations were held even more strict. And and we said it last year, it's great to see the crowds back into the gymnasium. People can be here if they want to be here. But one of the great benefits of last season, there are a lot of reasons why we don't want to, you kind of want to break free of some of these regulations that are out there and the like, and just kind of get away from this and not see people getting sick anymore. But one of the benefits and one of the silver linings has been the opportunity for us to really figure out how to do this, to do this right, to do this well. And so we're excited to have this opportunity. I mean, it's a lot of fun for us in football season, and we're excited to bring you some pretty good quality video coverage of these local teams throughout basketball season as well.
I want to mention, too, coming up next week, we're going to round out our before Christmas broadcast schedule. On Tuesday, we're going to be over at Carson City High School. That is going to be a huge ball game next Tuesday night between two of some of the preseason favorites in that Southern Division, as Carson City will welcome Red Bank Valley down there. Red Bank Valley already having a great season football-wise, making it to the state final, coming up just a touchdown short. What a ball game that was. But they're going to be down there taking on Carson City in basketball, and that'll be coming up on Tuesday. So we'll have that for you. That'll be kind of our Christmas special as we wrap that up. And Bob Dunkel will be back for that. Bob is probably one of the biggest Christmas people you would ever want to meet. Bob loves Christmas. He puts the tree up. He sings all the carols and, spreads cheer throughout New Bethlehem, does Bob Dunkel. We got our anthem coming up here momentarily. We're going to bring that to you, and we're going to have that live here. So let's go down to the PA announcer here at Keystone High School.
Keystone Junior, Mariah Beery.
Yeah, Mariah! Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light on some road we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and
There you go from Keystone High School, our national anthem. And now we'll go back to our PA announcer starting lineups here from Keystone.
Coaches, Josh Luke, Jay Stewart, and Barry Jones. Number 44, Junior Colton. Number 1, sophomore, Jason Rudd. Number 21, the senior, Hunter Maturko. Number 22, senior, Ryan Jewett. And number 23 is the senior, Kyle Fry. coached by head coach Greg Heath. Assistant coaches Matt Clark, and volunteers Tyler Beecher, Mike Brown, and Brandon Pierce. Number 30, a senior, Xander McHenry. Number 12, junior, Tyler Albright. Number 23 is a junior, Cole Henry. Number 13, senior, Ian Taft. And the senior number 5, Brett Winger. Ladies and gentlemen,
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Starting lineups here from Keystone High School. And we're getting set for the start of this one. Glad you could be with us tonight here on the EYT Media Network. It's Laurel Eye Clinic District 9 basketball. And again, the pregame show was brought to you by the Carly Tire. Getting ready for our tip-off here by MV Property Care. We always have the governor's keys to the game, and that's brought to you by Gatesman's Auto Body. Tonight the governor's not here, but, you know, for each of these teams, I'm going to make it real simple. You just need one more point than the other one. There's my key. How about that? No. But talking to both coaches a little bit before the game, shooting has been a concern on both these teams. You know, so it'd be interesting to see who comes out with a hot hand. It could really set the stage on this one. Defense always big, too, with this Keystone team and Moniteau. Moniteau both and Keystone tenacious, usually in that defensive end. But here we go, and quickly it's Moniteau gets the quick basket as the ball is dumped into Jewart, and he'll get the basket there. 2-0. Left side, Keystone controls. McHenry comes up top. Albright. Nice thing about video, too, I don't have to tell you sometimes positions. You can certainly see it right in front of you. Ball up top to McHenry, dumps it down to Wingard. Wingard gets a double team down there. Comes back up top to Albright. Driving is Kath, kicks it out to Wingard. He fakes. Good shot by Wingard. In and out, no good. That's those great unforgiving rims here at Keystone High School Bob and I have talked about for years. Back the other way. Here's Rugg with the basketball. Passes off to Pry. 2-0. Moniteau leads. The only basket coming from Jewart. I'll try to do my best on stats for you, too. Bob's the man with those. And Rugg is going to be called here for the charge. That'll be one of the first fouls here of the ball game. Comes here with 6:56 to go in the first. And that'll be rung up on Majurko. Wingard at the top of the key, works it to the right side. Albright over there. Comes up to Keth. Keth has it tipped away, but going to be tipped out of bounds. That was Thomas reaching up to get a hold of that one. So just underway here at Keystone High School. First quarter sponsor is Kale's Kitchens. Always a great sponsor here on the EYT Media Network. Wingard dumps it over to Keth. And to Henry. Into the paint to Wingard. Lost that basketball. Actually tried to pass it off, I think. Good hustle on that far sideline. But it's going to be tipped out of bounds by Pry. It'll stay Keystone basketball. So just 2-0 our score so far here in this one. With Moniteau in the advantage. Ball up top. Albright. To Wingard, who stands there. Now going to give that ball right back to Albright as we'll try to get the offense moving. Very slow-paced game so far as that goes. Here's Wingard, though, on the drive. It opens right up for him, and he gets the basket. Nice drive by Wingard, and it is 2-2. We're all tied up. Moniteau with the basketball, now working it. Jeward comes back to Majurko. Jeward with the shot from the right side, and how about that? Nails that shot from the right side. It's a three-pointer. So Jeward with all 5 of the points here in the ball game for Moniteau so far. Wingard left side to Keth. Into the paint. We're going to get a foul called in the paint. We'll see who this is on. Looks like we're going to get some shots coming up by Albright. Ron Walter comes over. Call. I believe he's going to say it's Pry getting caught with his hand in the cookie jar on that one, and it is. Foul's brought to you by Cousin Basil Restaurant. Free throw off the front of the rim and rolls around, doesn't go. So Albright gets another shot here from the free throw line. On the way, good on that second one. So 5-3 the score. Pry will work it across the timeline here for the Warriors of Moniteau. Comes to the left side to Thomas. Here's Thomas back up top to Majurko. Majurko bounce pass over to Pry. He's going to drive to the baseline. Brings it back on top. Jewett with the shot. It is good again. How about Jewett? And another three-pointer. It is 8-3 Moniteau. Talked about who was going to come out with the hot hand, and so far it has been Jewett. Jewett is a senior. Drive to the hoop. Shots off the mark by Albright. Rebound pulled down by Thomas. Here we go the other way. Quick pass down the right sideline. Jewett with that ball on the baseline. Brings it back up top into the hands of Rugg. We get the offense set up here. Keystone working in a man-to-man defense, as you can see. Thomas hands it off to Pry. Pry steps back, takes the three-point shot. It's off the front of the rim, and it's going to hit that end line. So the turnover. Checking in here for the Panthers is Drew Keth. So first substitution of the ball game. Keth on the right side. That's Drew. Comes up top to Albright. Left side to Henry. That is McHenry over there. Henry with the basketball. Now to the left side to Keth, and back up top it goes. There's Wingard. Wingard fakes, drives, puts up the shot. It's way off the mark, and here come the other way. That's Rugg with the basketball, working it down the center of the court. Comes it down into the bottom block. There's Thomas, and Thomas is going to be fouled. I think they're going to get old McHenry down there. The foul on this one. We'll see what the official has to say. Nope. They're going to call that on Henry instead. So 3:44 to go here in the first. Kale's Kitchen's first. Dumped right in the paint. Basket good. And with that basket, that's Majurko. His first field goal of the ball game makes it 10-3 in favor of Moniteau. From the corner, shot taken. It's off the mark by Keth. Rebounded, though, by Henry. Henry puts it up strong. His shot off the back of the rim, no good. Fights again for the rebound. And now we're going to get a foul called. And coming over here, we'll get the call from the official. Going to call that on Majurko. That'll be his first, team's third. Albright to inbound. Does so. It is in to McHenry. McHenry spin pass into Wingard. Wingard shot. And he banks it home. Wingard 4 points in the ball game, and it is now 10-5. With the basketball, that's Rugg. Rugg down to the corner to Pry. Pry back up top he goes. Jewett driving into the lane. Jewett spins around. What a nice move. He's going to be fouled. Great move that time by Jewett. I like that one. Going to put him up at the line. They're going to call that foul on McHenry. Fort McHenry getting caught. So 10-5 up at the line will be Jewett to shoot. Ryan Jewett, the senior. Few dribbles. Shots on the way. And no good. Substitutes coming in from Moniteau. That is a Kelly, Nathan Kelly in. Shot by Jewett that time is good, so he nails the back end of that two-shot free throw. 11-5, 2:50 to go here in quarter number one. McHenry on the left side works the basketball up top to Henry. Henry top of the key to the right side to Keth. Tried to spin it into Wingard. It's almost stolen away, but Wingard's able to get it. He drives on the baseline, puts up the shot. It's good. Good drive on the baseline by Wingard. And it makes it an 11-7 ball game. Wingard 6 of the 7 points here for the Panthers from the corner. The shot taken by Kelly. Three-pointer, good. How about Kelly nailing the three from the left corner? It's 14-7. That is a third three-pointer here in the first quarter by Moniteau. Albright up top to Wingard, to the left side to Kelly. That's Keth, on that side. Driving into the lane and losing the ball was Wingard, but it's going to be tipped out of bounds by Moniteau. Pry shaken up a little bit there. On that drive, just kind of collecting himself. And Pry says, I'm good to go. We were all waiting. He's a tough character, too. And here we go with Albright taking the ball out of bounds. 2:05 to go here in this first quarter from Keystone High School. Ball dumped back into Albright. Albright, big move on the bottom block. Uses all that rim, and it goes. Albright now with 4 in the ball game. Or 3, in the ball game. Free throw in that basket. Ball tipped around. It's loose. Moniteau keeps control. Rugg tries to dump it off to the left side and throws it out of bounds. Keystone will get it back on the turnover. Minute 45 to go here in the first. JV game went to overtime. That was won by Keystone. That was a thriller. You got a chance if you tuned in early to watch the end of that one. Here's Wingard driving, spinning. Kicks it out. Keth, shot off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound is by Jewett. Rugg. Spin pass to Pry. Pry to the left corner. That's Kelly. Back up top. Long shot taken. Rattles the cage and goes. And Rugg gets the three-pointer. 17-9. Ball left side. McHenry. The Ford himself over there. Driving to the baseline. And we're going to get a push. So the push comes before the shot was attempted. They're going to take that ball out of bounds. And this will be the 4th foul rung up on Keystone. They're going to say, I believe that was Rugg with the foul. That'll be his first. I'm not doing too bad on the stats so far. I'm just keeping them on a notebook. Bob's so much more fancy. Ball inbounded, tipped around. It's into the hands of Henry, but then taken back away by Pry. And it's controlled by Rugg. Here's Rugg with the basketball. Moniteau leads 17-9, just under a minute. Pry is back up top to Rugg. Rugg one-hand pass down to the corner. That's Kelly down to the left corner. Rugg, right side, Jewett. Jewett, deep three-point shot. Jewett, shots off the back of the rim. The rebound pulled down by McHenry. 33 seconds. Usually I'd say play for the last shot, but Keystone down 17-9 here. I'd find something good here. Doesn't matter how much time's on there. Ball to the right side. That's Keth, Drew Keth to Wingard to McHenry. Back to Keth, and we're going to get a 3-second violation. I'm wondering if that's a point of emphasis this year. We saw a lot of that in the JV game, about 4 or 5 of those 3-second calls. We see it here in the varsity game. That goes against Keystone. So the officials are watching those guys camping out of the paint. 14 seconds. Rugg brings it right across the timeline, takes his time. Spins it in the paint, down to the baseline. Kelly's shot, it's good by Kelly. Kelly with 5, and it's 19-9. Long shot at the buzzer, and it's off the top of the bankboard, no good. We end the first 19-9 as Moniteau leads Keystone, and we'll take a timeout. You're watching, I got to get it right because I was going to say Carly Tire. That's our pregame, folks. Laurel Eye Clinic, District 9 basketball. It's all right here on exploreClarion and D9Sports.com.
We're here, making it safer to save today. As we all adjust to the new normal, shopping for furniture is a little different. That's why our team wears masks and goes the extra mile while delivering in your home. It's why our website is so informative, enabling you to buy online or by phone. That's why we limit shoppers and offer special hours for our at-risk neighbors, first responders, and healthcare professionals. Your waiting is over. Let us help you save safely today.
Trailers and Equipment Sales on Route 66 in Shippensville is your one-stop trailer shop for all things trailers. J&J stocks over 70 trailers at a time of all shapes and sizes, including enclosed cargoes, equipment haulers, utility trailers, tilt trailers, and dump trailers. Reputable brands include CarMate, Sport Haven, PJ, Liberty, and Wells Cargo. If you are looking for the most dependable trailers on the market, backed by the industry's best warranty, choose J&J Trailers and Equipment Sales. Trailers that work for a living. All
right, back here at Keystone High School, Mike Kalinowski, Dustin Kiefer with you tonight. 19-9 after the first. It is Moniteau with the advantage. Jewett already in the ball game with 9 points of the 19. Next Step Therapy is our second quarter sponsor. We go right to action. Driving is Albright. Kicks it back out to Wingard. Wingard down the right side. Picks up his dribble. McHenry from the right side off the back of the rim. Ball careens out, though, to Wingard. Wingard shot from the left elbow. No good. And the rebound underneath is by Jackson. Jackson in the ball game here. Driving into the lane, and they're going to call the travel first on Rugg. So the turnover gives Keystone the ball back. They still trail by 10. Albright brings it across the timeline, works it over to the right side. Monitau's in a zone defense here. Shot taken up top. That's Drew Keth. It's off the mark. It's going to go out of bounds, and the ball goes over to the Warriors of Moniteau. Rugg brings it across half court. Keystone continues to remain in that man defense. Rugg to the right side, dumps it in. Good give and go to Jackson, and it's off the front of the rim. No good. Ball tipped around. We're going to get it over the back. Or nope, they're going to call that a foul, shooting foul. Going up to the line is Thomas to shoot. And getting caught is Henry. That'll be his second foul, team's third. And quickly we'll see a substitute coming in for him. Thomas at the free throw line. No points in the ball game yet for Thomas. First shot is up and good. Nice job by him. So checking in for Keystone, that will be Foster. Thomas's seconds off the back of the rim, no good. The rebound pulled down by Foster, just off the bench. And here's Albright with it. 20-9, Moniteau leads. And you can see that score right there on our screen. Albright driving, tries to go between three guys. We're going to get a block foul call. So the foul will be rung up on Monitau's Kelly. That'll be his first. And already the team's fifth here. Are they going to say shooting or not? Oh, they are going to say shooting. The officials get together. Albright will be at the line. This is that first one. He's got 3 points in the ball game so far. Full timeout taken by Moniteau. So it is 20-9. We'll take a quick timeout as well. And 20-9 as we take the break. 6:44 to go here in the second quarter. You're watching Laurel Eye Clinic District 9 basketball live on exploreClarion and D9sports.com.
Clarion Forest VNA believes the emotional and physical well-being of a patient is enhanced by the patient receiving care in the familiar surroundings of home. Their staff of caring professionals work closely with physicians to administer quality care to meet the needs of each individual. As a pioneer in home health care in Clarion and Forest County, Clarion Forest VNA continue to grow to meet the community's need for in-home care, offering many different services and programs to meet the patient's need. Clarion Forest VNA, located at 271 Perkins Road in Clarion. Call us toll-free at 1-800-262-2118.
Located in Parker, Emlenton, and Clarion, UFP Parker LLC is currently hiring for several skill levels, including general labor, assembler, and forklift operators. For more information, visit ufpi.com/careers.
Right back here at Keystone High School, Mike Kalinowski along with Dustin Kiefer. Dustin Kiefer taking care, as always, those great engineering duties. He's joined me, too, a little bit on air as well. And right here we got a score of 20-9. Up on the line is Albright. He's shooting the second of 2 free throws. Missed the first one. So far in the ball game, 3 points for him. Shot taken by Albright is no good again. So this is those two. Just 1 of 4 for Albright from the free throw line. Rugg hands it off here to Jewett. Pry on the right side. Down into the paint to Jackson. Back up top it goes. Pry will back off toward the center circle. Hands that basketball off to Kelly. Kelly Back to Pry. Pry takes the shot from the left side. In and out, no good. Rebound pulled down by Wingard. 6:10 to go here in this Next Step Therapy second. 20-9 from the right side. McHenry shots off the mark. Rebound underneath. The shot taken. That's off the mark by Foster. Put back by Wingard. That's no good. Tipped around. Who's going to come down with it? And we're going to get the ball. It's going to go back to Keystone. That was a tough one. Rugg really played hard on that line. When he finally got possession, he was losing his balance and fell back out of bounds. So, turnover gives Keystone the basketball. Taking the ball out of bounds here for the Panthers is English. Ball comes in to McHenry. McHenry driving into the lane, tried to dump it off, and he's going to be called for the walk. Had to make that pass complete to not. So 20-9, the score remains. Moniteau with the advantage. Rugg up top, hands it to Pry. Here's Pry driving into the lane, dumps it down to Jackson on the baseline, kicks it on. Shot by Rugg from the right side. Three-pointer by Rugg. That's the second three-pointer of the ball game. 6 for him, and it's 23-9 Moniteau. English works the ball top of the key to the left side down to the corner. Long shot taken by McHenry. That's off the mark, no good. And they're going to get Foster going over the back this time. As the foul will be rung up on him. That'll be number 4 here against the Panthers. Also checking in for Keystone is Weaver. Keep you updated. Pry kicks it over the timeline to Jewett. Jewett shaking and baking the free throw line, but lost the basketball. Here comes McHenry the other way. 1-on-1 on Pry. Puts up the shot, and the shot's off the mark. Put back by Wingard. That's no good. Ball's loose. That's picked up by Weaver. Weaver into the lane to Foster. Foster makes the drive. Shot's off the mark. And who's going to rebound it? We're going to get a foul here. I think they're going to call Foster. That'll be his second. So some banging inside. And Foster gets the foul. That'll be his second, team's 5th. Both teams down with 5 with 4:48 to go here in the first. Ball inbounded. And in the ball game here for Moniteau, that's Kelly. Kelly kicks it to the right side. Jackson with the shot. That's no good. Kelly with the rebound. Kelly puts it up strong. That shot's no good. Wingard with the rebound. Wingard almost had it ripped away, but kept control of the basketball. And they're going to say on the right side, you saw it on the shot there, that McHenry travels before he got that basketball to hit the court. Turnover, 23-9 Moniteau. Glad you can be with us tonight. Opening game here of our 21-22 basketball season. Ball up top. Rugg down to Jackson. Here's Jackson driving to the baseline. Back to Rugg. Three-pointer from the right side. That's no good. Weaver is going to get the rebound. And that is actually Albright working it across the timeline. Wingard back up top to Albright. Albright to Foster. Hands it to English. He's still working the ball well. Shot by Weaver from the corners off the mark. They're going to let it go out of bounds, and it is Moniteau basketball. Moniteau led 19-9 to start the second quarter, and they have scored 4. Keystone has scored none. There's a quick 30-second timeout, and we'll keep it here. Do want to let you know, too, Keystone basketball is sponsored by Heater Lumber. We want to thank Heater Lumber for their sponsorship of Keystone basketball. Great sponsor that we have. And also, again, to our many great sponsors in the pregame show, Carly Tire, also Sweet Basil, Clarion Ford, the Haskell House, Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, Oaks Building Supply, Gatesman's Auto Body, Janie Montgomery Scott, and, of course, MP Property Care with a tip-off. So, of course, Christmas season next week. We're going to be down at Carn City High School on Tuesday nights. That'll be a big one, too. Red Bank Valley and Karn City on Tuesday, so make sure you tune in for that. That's boys action. Then we'll have the Christmas break, and we're back in January with a whole host of ball games. Ball down to the corner. That's Kelly with it down in the corner. Lost it, picked it back up. Dumps it into Jackson, comes back up top. Pry around the defense, kicks it to the right side to Jewett. Jewett down to the baseline. And Kelly shots off the mark and tipped around. Rebound by Henry. And I think they're going to get, will they get Kelly? Oh, let's see what they put up. It is Kelly. That'll be his second. So 23-9 is where we stand here in quarter number 2. Just a 4-0 advantage for Moniteau in this quarter. Keystone yet to get a field goal at the 3:29 mark. Weaver on the left side. Comes up top to Henry. Down to the corner. Albright with a shot. It's off the mark. No good. The ball's tipped. Goes out of bounds. And they're going to say it stays Keystone basketball. Keth checks back in here. That's Ian Keth. Keth comes right into Wingard. Wingard spins around. Faked well, got the shot. It's off the mark. Keth, though, gets the rebound out deep, takes the shot on the paint. It's no good. And a rebound underneath by Henry. He puts it up, and he'll be fouled, and Henry's going to go to the line to shoot a couple. We'll see who gets caught here for Moniteau. And they're going to say that's Thomas. That'll be his first foul. Number 7 here against Moniteau. So Keystone will be in the 1-and-1. McHenry checking back in. And I think he's going to have to wait. He must be in for the shooter. Henry's first shot's on the way. It's no good. Actually, he does come in for Weaver. Henry's shot is off the mark. Keystone tonight just 1 of 5 from the free throw line, make it 1 of 6 on that miss. Very uncharacteristic for this Keystone team. 23-9 is our score. Jewett controls left side, top of the key, spins it into Jackson, but it's tipped away. Take it away. McHenry comes up with it. Out to Wingard. Wingard looking for a seam. Comes to the stop. Back out to McHenry. He fakes around the defense. Takes the shot. 2-pointer. It's no good. Rebound by Pry. So Pry with the rebound. Dumps that ball ahead to Jewett. Jewett down on the corner. Jewett back up top. Controlled by Rugg. 2:19 to go here in the second. Rugg with the basketball. To Pry to the right side. Jewett fakes. Comes to the baseline. Jewett kicks it out to Rugg. Rugg's three-pointer. Good again by Rugg. That's 3 3-pointers for him. 6 3-pointers by Moniteau. It's 26-9. McHenry, long shot on the way by McHenry. That's no good. Rebound pulled down by Pry. Here's Pry with the basketball. Minute 50 to go here in the first half. Next step therapy, second quarter. Ball to Jackson, down to the baseline to Thomas. Thomas' shot no good. Rebound by Wingard. Wingard gets the rebound. And he'll push it across the timeline. Minute and a half to go here in the corner. Bounce pass goes over to McHenry and up top to Keth. Keth to the right side to Albright. Spinning that in to Henry, but he's going to be pushed, and that'll put him at the line for a 1-and-1. And we'll see who's going to get caught with the foul here. Say Thomas again, that'll be his second. Henry up at the line, 0 for 2 so far, and it's a 1-and-1. So Henry gets the free throws. Keystone has been called no points yet here in the quarter. The shot's up and good. That is their first point, comes at the 1:23 mark. And it comes from the free throw line, so Henry gets another one from there. Second shot on the way. That's good by Henry. So 2 of 4 now for Henry. And those first points come at the 1:23 mark for Keystone here in the quarter, 26-11. Ball across the timeline. And there for Moniteau is Martino. Rugg back up top to Pry. At the free throw line to Jackson, back to Rugg. Now Pry at the center circle. Playing a little bit of catch as you see them working top of the key. Keystone still in that man defense, stolen away by McHenry. It was one-on-one on Pry, puts up the shot, and they're going to call Pry for the foul. Coach just says, Coach Stewart says, just get out of the way. So Pry, that'll be his second. Up at the line is McHenry with a couple free throws. No points in the ball game so far for him, so he'll get 2. First shot is in and out, no good. So here's McHenry from the free throw line. Next shot good. Gets that second one to go. 26-12. Keystone trails by 14. Moniteau with the lead. A little bit of pressure put on by Keystone. Jackson will have the basketball, and the ball's tipped around, and it's stolen away by Wingard. Here's Wingard going all the way to the hoop. The shot is no good as it rolls off the side of that rim. Rolled around, used all of it, but doesn't go. 30 seconds. Oh, the ball thrown away. Henry, one-hand pass down the court to Wingard. Here's Wingard in the paint, puts it up, and he's going to be fouled. They're going to get Rugg with the foul. That'll be his second. Wingard will go up to the line here to shoot 2. Wingard 6 points in the ball game to lead Keystone. 9 for Rugg and Jewett on the side of Moniteau. First shot no good. So here we go, live action after this one. That shot is good. 7 in the ball game for Wingard. 25 seconds. Rugg. Gets it across the timeline to Jewett. Down into Jackson. Bounce pass to the baseline. The shot is good. That's Kelly with the 2. 4 seconds. Keystone's got to hurry. Shot at the buzzer's off the front of the rim. No good. Well, it was close to the buzzer. It's off the mark. No good. So we go to halftime. 28-13 as Moniteau leads here in this one. So we'll take a time out. We're going to come back. We'll have the First United National Bank, the Fun Bank halftime show on the way. I've got a few stats for you. We'll talk about that and get you set up for the second half as well. Here at the half, it's 28-13 as Moniteau leads Keystone, and you are watching Laurel Eye Clinic District 9 basketball. It's live on ExploreClarion and D9Sports.com.
He's on the 30. He's on the 20. He's on the 10. It's a touchdown.
There's nothing like football. The lights, the cheers of the crowd, and getting a chance to see our local athletes and kids give it all they've got. Come to a game. Support our local schools. Clarion County Community Bank. A better way to bank. Member FDIC. Visit us online at ClarionBank.com.
One of the biggest risks to your future could be running out of money during a longer than expected retirement. Many people have not yet taken the time to determine if they will have enough assets to last throughout retirement. Our Retirement Income Evaluator can help you develop a roadmap and actionable recommendations. To learn more, stop by our office located at 162 South 2nd Avenue in Clarion. Give us a call at 2223-9990 or visit JannyClarion.com. Janney Montgomery Scott, LLC, member NYSE, FINRA, and SIPC.
Whether it's your ATV, your camper,
plenty of room, keep it coming,
your boat,
keep dumping water, me boy,
or whatever your big kid toy may be, make sure you protect it. Carrier Insurance Agency will help establish a policy to protect your ATV, camper, boat, motorcycle, or any auto insurance coverage you may need. Receive your free quote at Carrier Insurance Agency in front of Tractor Supply in Clarion or CarrierInsuranceCares.com.
You can afford a gorgeous, custom-designed hardwood Kale's Kitchen for a lot less than you'd pay at a DIY store. Go to FactoryDirectKitchens.net. At Kale's, there are never middleman markups or hidden charges that can add 40%. Go to FactoryDirectKitchens.net. That's FactoryDirectKitchens.net.
Locally owned and operated, Hager Paving of Strattonville provides a range of services: hot mix asphalt, cold patch asphalt, tar and chipping, and seal coating. Hager Paving's reputation in business is based on customer service, referrals, and your satisfaction. Serving residential, commercial, industrial, and local municipalities throughout Western Pennsylvania. Exceptional service, exceptional quality. That's Hager Paving of Strattonville. Call 814-764-5080. That's 814-764-5080 for Hager Paving.
Back here at Keystone High School, Mike Kalinowski, Dustin Kiefer with you tonight. It is at halftime. Moniteau leads Keystone by the score 28-13. We are in the First United National Bank halftime show here on the EYT Media Network. And time now for your Red Bank Chevrolet statistics. And we'll start with Moniteau. They got the lead. It is Rugg and Jewart both with 9 points in the contest. 3 3-pointers for Rugg. Wow, they've just been on fire from three-point line. Jewart with a couple of three-pointers, a free throw, and a field goal for him. Then the other scores look like this. Kelly with 5 points in the game. He's got another tray for them. Madurko with 2 points. Oh, let's see. Thomas has 1 point. Forgot about Kelly, too, with a couple points for him for Moniteau to total it up for those folks. And on the side of Keystone, Wingard leads the Panthers with 7 points in the ballgame, 3 field goals, and a free throw. Albright with 3 points in the game, Henry with 2, McHenry with 1. First half free throw stats, this is telling. Keystone 5 of 12 from the free throw line in this first half. Moniteau 2 of 4, so they're at 50%. But Keystone, kind of uncharacteristic of this Keystone team, just 5 of 12 from the free throw line. So those are your Red Bank Chevrolet stats here at halftime. We'll take another break. We're going to come back. More for you on the way. We'll get you set up for second half action. We've got a lot of great sponsors to get in, and we want to make sure we do that. So we will do that now. It is 28-13. Moniteau leads Keystone here at halftime. And you're watching Laurel Eye Clinic District 9 basketball. It's right here on exploreClarion and D9Sports.com.
Red Bank Chevrolet, the area's #1 Chevrolet dealer and Clarion County's truck headquarters. So if you're in the market for a new or used Chevrolet car, truck, or SUV, go to Red Bank Chevrolet, 500 Broad Street in New Bethlehem, or online redbankchevrolet.com. Skilled staff at Red Bank Chevrolet is ready to meet all of your automotive needs. If we don't see you today, we'll see you at Red Bank Chevrolet.
We're here, making it safer to save today. As we all adjust to the new normal, shopping for furniture is a little different. That's why our team wears masks and goes the extra mile while delivering in your home. It's why our website is so informative, enabling you to buy online or by phone. That's why we limit shoppers and offer special hours for our at-risk neighbors, first responders, and healthcare professionals. Your waiting is over. Let us help you save safely today.
This is Corey. He made 2 big mistakes. His first mistake was not going to Laurel Eye Clinic to have bladeless LASIK. His second mistake was trying to pet what he thought was his cat without wearing his glasses. Don't be like Corey. Call Laurel Eye Clinic.
With so much to protect each day, Eric Schick Insurance and Financial Services is here to help you find the right coverage that fits your life. Call 814-275-2210 to learn more.
Hi, my name is Jason, and welcome to Sweet Basil. Come on in.
Zockrell Motor Truck Sales in Clarion is an international Diamond Ed certified service department. As one of only 276 such shops in all of North America, you can be sure that when your medium or heavy-duty truck needs service, the job will be done correctly at Zockrell Motors. Our work is guaranteed nationwide at any international truck dealer, and our parts and service prices can't be beaten. Our technicians are factory trained and factory certified. Don't trust a shop that just thinks that they can make repairs. Come to Zockrell Motors Diamond Ed Certified Service Department. If it's maintenance you need, click ZockrellMotors.com or call us for a quote on those jobs too. Our prices are great. Best of all, you know the repair is done right and it's guaranteed. Get your truck service work done at Zockrell Motor Truck Sales, 2 miles north of exit 64 Interstate 80 in Clarion.
Dubrook, a proud member of the M&B Group, is the right choice for your next concrete project. Specializing in decorative concrete products, precast concrete products, gravel and stone delivery, Dubrook has what you need to complete your residential or commercial project. With locations in Clarion, DuBois, St. Mary's, Butler, and Evans City, Dubrook is ready to offer their professional help as your ready-mix supplier. Call 1-844-DUBROOK today.
All right, back here at Keystone High School, Mike Kalinowski with you here in the First United National Bank halftime show. Just getting set to wrap things up. And score here 28-13 in favor of Moniteau. Governor's keys to the second half. I'm not the governor, but who is, right? So our keys to the second half, really, when you look at it, Keystone, just really just need to start completing some plays. They've had shots at the hoop, just not been able to complete a lot of those. Better defense as well. They got to get a little harder on the boards. I think Moniteau. Moniteau has been very opportunistic. They've done well inside. That three-point range has been fantastic for them. They've shot the ball pretty well, and the reason why they're up here 28-13. Moniteau, keep doing what you're doing. Keystone, just a few areas there that they need to improve on in order to help them try to get back into this one down by 15. Gatesman's Auto Body sponsors those keys. And we go to the third quarter. It is Penn State DuBois' third quarter, or as Bob always says, Dubois. 28-13. The Warriors lead the Panthers here tonight. Pry up top for Moniteau. Kicks it to the right side to Jewett. Jewett had the ball tipped away. Picks it back up. Comes back up top to the left side as Rugg. Rugg driving to the baseline to Jewett. Takes a long three-point shot. Tried to bank. It doesn't go. Rebound is by McHenry. Just underway here in the third. Glad you could be along tonight. Next week we'll have our big Christmas week special. To the baseline, that's Wingard. Wingard takes one step, puts up the shot, gets it to go. Wingard down 9 in the ball game. He nails that one. Ball across the line to Pry. Pry takes it to the left side to Thomas. Big move to the board by Thomas. Nice basket by him. Gets that to go, and it's 3 points in the ball game for him, and it's 30-15. I think Coach Jewett wanted a foul that time, but officials say no. Ball dumped into Wingard again. Wingard shot good this time. Took it up with the left hand. 11 now in the ball game for Wingard. 30-17. Ball comes across the line. Stolen away. That's McHenry. Bounce pass over to Wingard. Wingard shot is good. How about Wingard? Now 6 points in this third. 13 in the ball game. And that leads all players. 30-19. It's just an 11-point ball game. Keystone making a run here in the third. They're doing the things we talked about. Here's the shot by Pryor, though. It's on the way. And how about Pryor? Three-pointer good. And Pry, that's his first points of the ball game on that three-pointer for Pry. Keth into the paint. Shot by Wingard, no good. Got his own rebound. Good follow and gets the points. That's what happens when you follow. You get that ball in another opportunity. That's 8 here already in the third for Wingard. And he's got 15. Stolen by Keth. Here's Keth. Kicks it over to the right side. Albright gets tied up, kicks it back out to Keth, up top to Wingard. Left side, that's McHenry. Cross court to the right corner. Albright shot. It's off the side of the rim, no good. Rebound by Rugg. And now Jewett with it. Into the lane. Jewett kicks it over to the left side. Shots on the way. It's good by Pry. That's 2 3-pointers out of him here. 6 in the game, and it's 36-21. Ball into the lane. Foul's going to be called, and that's going to send Wingard up to the line to shoot a couple. See who got caught there. They're going to say that that was Rugg. That'll be his third. So Rugg picks up his third. Wingard up at the line. First shot is good. Keystone up to that point, 5 of 12. That makes them 6 of 13. That shot good as well. 10 in the second half already out of Wingard. And it is now a 13-point ball game. It was 15 at the half, so Keystone starting to chop away at it. It's I believe, a 30-second timeout. And we'll take a quick 15 here, and we'll be right back with more for you. It is Laurel Eye Clinic High School Basketball and exploreClarion D9Sports.com. After that timeout, 36-23. Moniteau talking things over. Keystone able to get it back. We're down by 15, down by 13 now. And Wingard with 10 points. Travel. It's called on Thomas. So Keystone gets it back. Wingard's inbound to Albright, and here we go. 5 minutes to go here in this third. Penn State DuBois third quarter. Cross-court pass to Keth. Albright comes into the paint, but it's tipped away. That's Jewart. Jewart hands it off now to the right side to Pry in the corner. Here's Pry's three-point shot. It's off the mark. Rebound in the paint is by Majurko. Out to Jewart. Lost the basketball. Still loose, and McHenry comes up with it. Here's McHenry coming to the other end. Passes that off. And that's Wingard leading the charge, and Wingard with now 12 points here in this third quarter. It's been a one-man show, 36-25. 11-point lead now for Moniteau. Ball down into the paint. Turnaround shot, no good. That ball's loose, and a good job that time by Majurko to stay on that basketball. Jewart from the corner. Takes it back up top. Keystone now goes to a 3-2 zone. 4 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Moniteau up by 11. Moniteau contend here. They're going to hold. They have the lead. They've got an 11-point lead. Keystone was hot there. They want to cool him down a little bit. Rugg controls. Now to Pry. Back to Rugg. Now Jewart. Jewart down into Thomas. Thomas down to the baseline. Majurko kicks it back out. Rugg three-point shot. That's off the mark. Rebound Henry. So McHenry will bring it across after the rebound by Henry. 3:25 here as the clock moving here in quarter number 3. Keth to Wingard. Wingard on the backside finds McHenry open. McHenry fakes. Drives in, takes the shot. It's off the mark. Rebound by Thomas. Here's Pry. Not a Rugg. Back to Pry. They work the ball. 11-point advantage, as I said, by Moniteau. They don't have to hurry anything here. 2:50 to go here in the third. Clock continues to move. Pry on the baseline. One-hand shot. Scoop shot's no good. Put back by Thomas. It's blocked. But coming up with the basketball is Jewart. Good job by him to follow that shot into the lane. Talk about that a lot, young guys and young girls, if you're watching. See how that following your shot and following someone else's shot in, never want to give up. Jewart's going to be tripped up. They're going to call the block here on McHenry. For McHenry, that's going to be foul number 2. Just one here on Keystone here in the third. One on each side is all we got. Kelly checks back in here for the Warriors. He'll check in for Majurko. Rugg to inbound, does so, right to Pry. 2:15, clock continues to move. Thomas to the baseline. Shot taken by Jewart's off the mark. Good rebound by Thomas. And back up top to Pry down to the corner. And they're going to play a little catch up top. It's going to be tipped out of bounds. They're going to say that Albright got his hands on that one. Ball stays Moniteau basketball. 2:03 to go here in the third. Jewart with the basketball comes into the Thomas. Thomas drives. Saw a seam, puts it up. He's going to be fouled, and looks like Keth is going to be the one I think they're going to get. That'll send Thomas up to the line. He's And they're going to call that on Henry, though. So that'll be the third on Henry. Thomas up at the line. He's 1 of 2. He's got 3 points in the ball game for shots in and out, no good. So free throw shooting not been stellar by either side. We'll see that come along as the year goes. Thomas's next shot, that's off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound. Went up high to get that one. Was Wingard, brings it down. Oh. So the score remains 36-25. Here's Albright to Keth. Keth spins around. Is back up top. Taken away by Kelly, and then foul's going to be called on Albright. That'll be his first, team's second. I'll make that the team's third. So we'll take the ball out of bounds on the far side. Rugg controls here for the Warriors. Minute and a half roughly to go here in this, what have we got? A Penn State Du Bois third quarter. Rugg works the basketball down the left side of the lane, dumps it off to Thomas, has it blocked from behind by Wingard. Jewett gets it back to the corner. Here's a shot from the corner. 8-ball, corner Parker. Pry nails that one, third three-pointer, 9 in the game for him. It's 39-25. McHenry has it tipped into the lane. Rugg comes up with the basketball. Rugg to Pry, they'll work it up the court. 1 minute to go here in the third. 14-point lead for Moniteau. They led by 15 at the half. Kelly down, and it's taken away. Tried to pass that off to Rugg, but it's taken away by McHenry. McHenry pulls up. Gets it to Wingard. Wingard down the right side. And a push is going to be called. The shot didn't go. Going to put Wingard at the line. Wow, that is going to be, if that is one, that will be his fourth, I believe. Rugg's fourth. And it is. 37 seconds. Shot taken is good. Wingard. 13 here in the second half. 20 in the ball game. Next shot good as well. Make it 21. He had 7 in the first half, and he's been on fire in this third quarter. 12-point lead here for Moniteau. Keystone edging back in here. Ball to the right side to Jewett. Jewett driving into the lane. Kicks it to the left corner. Nope, I thought it was almost taken away there. But Pry able to keep it. Pry is going to be fouled. They're going to get Albright here. Albright second. Be the team's fourth. 15 seconds. Jackson checked into the ball game here for Moniteau. Moniteau content here, letting that clock run down. Pry, three-point shot. Good! Wow. 4 3-pointers for Pry, 42-27. Shot here by Albright at the buzzer, no good. 42-27 is where we stand. At the end of 3, Moniteau leads Keystone. We'll take a timeout. You're watching Laurel Eye Clinic, District 9 Basketball, and Explore Clarion at D9Sports.com.
One of the biggest risks to your future could be running out of money during a longer than expected retirement. Many people have not yet taken the time to determine if they will have enough assets to last throughout retirement. Our Retirement Income Evaluator can help you develop a roadmap and actionable recommendations. To learn more, stop by our office located at 162 South 2nd Avenue in Clarion. Give us a call at 2223-9990 or visit JannyClarion.com. Janney Montgomery Scott, LLC, member NYSE, FINRA, and SIPC.
Located in Parker, Emlenton, and Clarion, UFP Parker LLC is currently hiring for several skill levels, including general labor, assembler, and forklift operators. For more information, visit ufpi.com/careers.
All right, back here at Keystone High School, Mike Kalinowski, Dustin Kiefer with you. And they're announcing the big 50-50 winner. Oh, there you go. There's the number. Never know. Dustin Kiefer might have that. Well, there's a winner. All right, so we go to quarter number 4. And quarter number 4 is a Dubrook fourth quarter, and it is 42-27 with Moniteau up on Keystone. The Panthers will take the ball out of bounds. The hot hand in that, that quarter. Pride with the 4 3-pointers and also Wingard with 14 points on each side. Here's McHenry, comes back up top to Albright, right side to Weaver, and then underneath, shot taken by Henry is good. He's fouled. He'll go up to the line for the old-fashioned 3-point play. Going to call that on Pry. That'll be his third. So Rugg with 4, Pry with 3. The folks with foul trouble there for Moniteau. 12-point lead again here for the Warriors. Good job by Henry. And we get a jump ball call. We don't see those too often. Actually, I put those points down for Mick Henry, and we have Henry right above him, so I got to change it. When you're old, Henry and McHenry, that's confusing. Dustin's laughing. You can't hear him, but I can. Jackson got it over to Pry. And up top, Jewett. Jewett at the top of the key, over to Pry. Playing a little bit of catch. Jewett driving into the lane, kicks it to the right corner. Jackson driving. And kicked it off to Thomas. Underneath, the shot taken. Rolls off the front of the rim, no good. And here comes Keystone. They can make it a 10-point game. Albright with the shot. Good by Albright. That's 5 in the ball game for him. And it's 42-32. How about the Panthers back within 10? And a drive to the hoop. Foul is going to be called. Prime went on. They're going to say it's no shot. Foul occurred before the shot happened. No continuation there. I think they're going to say Albright got that one. That'll be his third. So 3 on Albright, 3 on Henry for Keystone. Those are the ones that they'll have to watch a little bit. Jewett to Pry. Bounce pass down into the paint to Thomas. Back up top it goes to Jewett. Jewett's banging around, has it tipped away. Here's McHenry. And McHenry, scoop shot good. We've got an 8-point ball game. McHenry, 3 in the ball game. Nothing bigger there than that steal and basket. They're going to try to get Rugg back in here. 42-34. 6 minutes to go here in the fourth. Driving, Pry, fadeaway jumper. That's no good. The ball's tipped around. Who's going to come out with it? It's Kelly. Here's Kelly for Moniteau. Up top to Jewett. Back to Kelly on the left side. Thomas back to Kelly. 5:45 to go here in the third. It is a Dubrook fourth quarter, excuse me. I said third, it's fourth quarter. The ball, Jewett wanted to get it into Thomas. He wanted Thomas to go to the left. Thomas went to the right, and the ball's tossed out of bounds. Keystone gets the turnover. Panthers trail by 8 as they are coming back here in this one. Ball down to the corner. Wingard over to McHenry. Back up top, it goes to Albright. Shot taken by McHenry, a 3-pointer. And it's 42-37. It's a 5-point ball game. Wow, 5:10 to go. Don't go away, folks. Rugg down to the corner. The shot taken from the corner. It's off the back of the rim, no good. The ball tipped out to Rugg. Rugg into the hands of Pry. 42-37. Keystone has been right on, and here's a steal by McHenry. McHenry puts up the shot. It's good by McHenry. It is a 3-point ball game. Moniteau will take a timeout. It's a full timeout. And we'll break 2, 42-39. Monitau's lead is 3. And you're watching Laurel Eye Clinic District 9 basketball on Explore Clarion and D9Sports.com.
can afford a gorgeous custom-designed hardwood Kale's kitchen for a lot less than you'd pay at a DIY store. Go to FactoryDirectKitchens.net. At Kale's, there are never middleman markups or hidden charges that can add 40%. Go to FactoryDirectKitchens.net. That's FactoryDirectKitchens.net.
All right, back here at Keystone High School, Mike Kalinowski, Dustin Kiefer. We got a good one. 15-point advantage for Moniteau after the half. Moniteau led at the end of the third, 42-27, and now here in the fourth, it is a 3-point ball game. 42-39, Moniteau with the ball. Here's Rugg with it. Rugg passes off to Thomas. Get a foul away from the ball. We're going to have maybe McHenry holding down there. Nope. That's going to go on Albright. That'll be his fourth. That'll be Albright's fourth. So quickly here, we're going to get Weaver checking in for Keystone. Ball up top, controlled by Prime. .4:16 to go. Clock continues to move here in quarter number 4, but we got us a good ball game here. 42-39. Ball dumped into Pry. Here's Pry putting up the shot off the bottom of the backboard. No good. Here comes Wingard the other way. Wingard going coast to coast. Wingard putting up the strong shot. It's good. He's fouled, and Wingard up to the line. For the old time 3-point play, Wingard has been on fire in this second half. 16 points in the second half, 23 in the ball game, and this is to tie it. Who would have thought at halftime Keystone trailed at the end of the first, end of the second, end of the third, and now we're tied. 42-42. Well, I guess we can say shame on you if you went away early. You're going to look at that score tomorrow and go, wow. Jewett to Jackson. Here's Jackson. Passes off to Pry. Rugg down to the right corner to Jackson. Jackson spin pass into Thomas. Thomas puts it up strong. Thomas's shot is no good. That ball is rebounded by Henry. On the right side, Drew Keth. Now Weaver to Keth. Wingard controls. 3:15 to go here in the ball game. Shot taken by Weaver. It's off the back of the rim. No good. Rebound Rugg. De La Rosa Rugg playing a very good ball game here tonight. He's playing with those 4 fouls. Drive in the lane. Pry passed it off. Thomas able to save it. Then passes it back up top to Jackson. Pry to the corner. Rugg, 3-pointer on the way. That's no good. Rebound pulled down by Jackson, and they're going to get McHenry, I believe, coming over the bag. That would be foul number 7, and that will put Moniteau at the line for the 1-and-1. And they do get McHenry. That's his third. Albright checks back in. Albright with 4 fouls. So Coach Heath gets him back in the ball game. Up at the line, it is Jackson shooting the 1-and-1. Looking for his first points of the ball game. Shot by Jackson, in and out. No good. Rebound by Henry. 2:45 to go. Stay here, folks. Going to be a fantastic finish to this one. The JV game went to overtime. This one tied at 42, and a timeout's going to be taken by Coach Heath. It's a 30-second timeout. We'll take 15. We're going to be back right after this. It is Laurel Eye Clinic High School Basketball and Explore Clarion at D9Sports.com. Back here at Keystone High School. Wow. This game's turned right around. We're tied at 42. Moniteau led 19-9 at the end of one, 28-13 at the halftime. 42-27 at the end of the third. But the play by Wingard has been fantastic. McHenry with some important points. Good defensive play. Keystone back in this one. We're tied at 42. Here's Albright to the right side. Up top, shot taken by Kath. Three-pointer, good up top. Keystone with the lead, 45-32. Wow. Almost unbelievable. Ball tossed out of bounds. It'll stay Moniteau basketball. Ball comes into Pry. Here's Pry. Picks up the dribble. And tosses back out to Rugg. 45-42, Keystone, 2:10 to go in this one. This will be a signature ball game. Moniteau has led most of the way, played well. We're going to get a foul away from the ball. It's an offensive foul. And if that is on Rugg, that's his fifth. That will be Rugg's fifth. He is out of the ball game. And Kelly's going to come in. That's big with 2:04 to go. Keystone leads by 3. Panthers with the basketball. They're going to call that foul on Pry. They're going to say he was holding. You could see him pushing a little bit. I think you saw it on the camera there. The official, I think, just wants to kind of keep things in check. But that's 4 on Pry now. So Pry's going to have to be careful with 1:59. Ball dumped into Wingard. Wingard to the right side. Wingard puts up the shot. It rolls around, goes. How about that? 47-42 Keystone. They lead by 5. Ball to the baseline. Thomas with the drive shot. Good by Thomas. Thomas picks up his 5th of the ball game, and it's 47-44. Minute and a half to go. Now the chess game begins between these teams and the coaches. Keystone with the lead, no need to rush. Drew Keth to the right side of the ball, almost stolen away that time by Jackson. And they're going to say it is. They're going to say that last to touch was Keystone. Good hustle by Jackson. Now Moniteau with a chance to tie. Here's Pry to the right side to Kelly, back up top to Pry. Into Jewett. Jewett to Pry in the right corner. Pry on the baseline. Pry kicks it up top, and it goes off of Jackson, and it goes out of bounds. Oh, my. Pry trying from that corner. Full timeout taken by the Panthers. We'll break 2. 47-44. Minute to go here in this one. And you're watching Laurel Eye Clinic District 9 basketball. It's right here on exploreClarion at D9Sports.com.
Outside, you can keep warm and toasty inside with a built-in-the-USA super efficient furnace from Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning. Affordable, quiet, and reliable. You can count on your furnace from Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning.
All right, here we go after the timeout by the Panthers. Coach E talking it over with his team, making sure they're on the same page. They lead by 3. They'll take it out of bounds. Moniteau trying hard here to get this ball back. Moniteau led throughout, but Keystone able to come back big time here in this second half, especially here in this fourth quarter. Ball comes into Albright, and here we go. Up top, that is Keth. Double team. The Keth's going to travel. Moniteau gets it back with 51 seconds. They trail by 3. They've been hot, too, from three-point land. 10 3-pointers is what I have down. in the ball game. 48 seconds. Here's Pry. Pry up top to Jackson. Back to Pry as they work at 39 seconds. Deep shot by Pry. Three-pointer, no good. That ball loose in the paint. Goes out of bounds, and it stays Moniteau basketball. 29 seconds. Here's Pry taking it out of bounds. Comes into Jewett, up top to Jackson. Over to Kelly, down to the corner, and it's tipped out of bounds by Henry, and it stays Moniteau basketball. 47-44 Panthers. Folks on line 2, our clock is not official. It is separate from the game clock, so 22 seconds. I'll keep it there. Dustin's going to do his best. We're going to get a foul. Yes. So here we go. Up at the line is Jewett to shoot. The foul will be called on Drew Keth. That'll be his first. Jewett is up at the line for a 1-and-1. First shot, no good. Rebound, pulled down by Henry, comes back out to Pry, 18 seconds. Shot by Pry, no good. Goes out of bounds to Keystone. The shot was off the mark and went out of bounds, 15 seconds. We'll see full court pressure here. And the pass comes down the court to McHenry. McHenry's just going to hold on to it. McHenry is going to have the ball knocked out of bounds, 10 seconds. 47-44 Keystone. Timeout will be taken by Moniteau. It's a full timeout. 47-44 Keystone, 10 seconds to go here. We'll break. You're watching Laurel Eye Clinic High School Basketball and Explore Clarion and D9Sports.com.
Beverage Air, a leading manufacturer of refrigeration equipment for over 75 years, is currently hiring for immediate openings in our Brookville facility. For more information or to apply, visit beverageair.com/careers. Beverage Air.
All right, back here at Keystone. Well, Keystone outscoring Moniteau here in the fourth. 23-2. Wow. I was doing the math. Dustin is impressed because I even had minus signs and everything over here as I was figuring things out. Wow, just a big fourth quarter, big second half. Here we go, final 10 seconds. Ball comes into Wingard. He'll be fouled. That'll put Wingard up to the line. And Wingard will get the 1-and-1 here. Foul's called on Jewett. That's his second. 1-and-1 here for Wingard. If he hits one of these, even if he would, get that second one, he has to hit the first one. If he hits the first one, I would clear. They already have it cleared out, but I wouldn't even look at anyone from the other side. Final 9 seconds. Here's the first shot. It's up. That is no good. So still a 3-point game. Here we go. 7 seconds. Here comes Moniteau. Here's Pry with the basketball. Pry, 3-point shot. It's on the way. It's off the mark. Goes out of bounds. And Keystone will get it with 1.6 seconds. They're going to inbound it. We'll see if they choose to foul here. They're going to call them back. Ball comes in to McHenry, and that's your ball game. How about that comeback by Keystone? Keystone with the comeback victory. 47-44 over Moniteau. We will take a timeout. We're going to come back. We'll have stats for you from the second half and wrap this one up from Keystone High School. What a comeback in this one. Keystone knocks off Moniteau 47-44, and you're watching Laurel Eye Clinic District 9 Basketball and Explore Clarion at D9Sports.com.
Hey, Julie, nice deck. Did you get that at Tio Nesta Builder Supply?
It's Tio Nesta Builder Supply. And yes, Dave, I did.
Wonder if they sell siding and roofing at Tio Nesta Builder Supply.
It's Tio Nesta. And yes, Tio Nesta Builder Supply has that too. Come on, Dave. You've never been there? They have 2 showrooms for anything home improvement. Mom got a custom kitchen there. Bill down the street got the materials for his garage. They have this awesome website, www.tionestabuilders.us. You can buy online. They really have everything for the home.
Wow! I'm heading over to Tio Nesta. I know. Tio Nesta Builders.
Tio Nesta Builder Supply Home Improvement Center, family owned and operated since 1958, with locations in Tio Nesta and Shippenville.
That sounds good. I'll check them out online at tionestabuilders.us.
Our community needs its local businesses. Let's put unity back into the community. Let's all unite to support local business. Butler Health System, proudly standing with our local businesses. Your choice matters. When the time comes, choose local. Let's all unite to support them and the other local businesses in your community. It's important because when local businesses thrive, communities thrive.
Throughout West Central Pennsylvania, people are losing their glasses. Well, they haven't really lost them. They just don't need them anymore. Thanks to the amazing LASIK surgeons at Laurel Eye Clinic. Call Laurel Eye Clinic and schedule your free consultation.
Right back here at Keystone High School. Final score, the Panthers coming from behind, down 15 after 3 quarters to knock off Moniteau 47-44. Wow, what a ball game here tonight in boys action. And time to take a look here in the Clarion County Community Bank post-game show. We have your statistics for you, and as well as I kept them, these are not certainly official by any stretch of the imagination. We're going to take a look first at Moniteau. Rugg with 9 points in the ball game, actually led by Jewett with 12. Rugg had 9. Let's see, who else did we have? Thomas had 5. Kelly had 5 as well. 2 for Majerko, 2 as well for, there were 2 Kellys here. Landon Kelly had 2 points in the ball game. And let's see, that would be about it for Moniteau. From the free throw line, the Warriors, though, 2 of 8. The second half, very cold from that free throw line. Certainly would have helped them out a lot there. In the first half, they were 2 of 4 and unable to connect in the second half on a free throw. So big time there. When you look at Keystone, though, in the second half, how about Brett Wingard? 26 points in the game. He had 7 in the first half, reels off 19 in the second half. And a big reason for this win here tonight, he is in the lead for one of those other awards that we talk about. 8 points in the game for McHenry. We also have, 5 points for Henry, 5 points for Albright. Drew Keth with a three-pointer in there as well.
He had a big three-pointer there in that fourth quarter. That was late in the game,
That
too.
was
That's
huge.
a big one for the freshman.
Here's the other big stat. 5 of 12 in the first half from the free throw line was Keystone. Second half, they were 6 of 7. They finished 11 of 19 from the free throw line. That's huge. That is a big-time huge in this one, as Keystone able to come back and get this one. So we talked about it. I threw a couple quick keys in there, and I said those are the things they needed to do, and they certainly did it.
Yeah, you know, Mike, the thing is, and you don't want to exaggerate too much. I mean, it's early in the season. This is the last game of the first week of the season, so you don't want to put too much onto one particular game. But I don't know that it's a crazy amount of an exaggeration to say that late part of the third quarter and into the fourth quarter is certainly that could even be a season-changing type of quarter there, because this was a Keystone basketball team that was struggling. I mean, they had put, Mike Kilroy, who wasn't with us tonight, he's a little bit under the weather here, but 30 points in the last 8 quarters at that point in time, 18 points in the last 4 quarters of basketball that they had played, going back to that game against Carson City. on what was that, Tuesday night or Wednesday night of this week, and then into the championship game against Du Bois here in their own tip-off tournament. So for Keystone, that's a big way to finish off this basketball game tonight and to come away with a victory there.
And I'll tell you, at the end of the third quarter, it was still a 15-point ball game, and I'm thinking this is probably just going to be Moniteau come out. They don't have to do too much here. They can run the clock out, but boy, I'll tell you what, Wingard was hot in that third quarter, but then he continued into that fourth, and then their defense really got a lot better.
Well, I was going to say, we're going to name our Hager Paving Player of the Game here in just 1 second and then wrap things up from Keystone High School, but I always like to throw an honorable mention in there, and while points-wise it doesn't come even close to what Wingard was able to put up, he was just a monster out there tonight. But Xander McHenry, I mean, let's be completely honest, he struggled from the field early in the basketball game, but he was a spark plug for this comeback in this game. Defensively, he was everywhere on the basketball court for this Keystone team. And even though he was struggling earlier in the game, knocking down shots, he made a couple of big buckets late in this game as well for this Keystone team when they needed them. He was, like I said, he was able to get a couple of big steals as well, a couple of turnovers. So, Xander McHenry was a big part, even though we're going to name that Hager Paving Player of the Game, and I've already given it away. Certainly, Xander McHenry is one of those ones that I think if you went and talked to Greg Heath right now, and you even saw him on the video there as the game was ending, embracing Xander, and you have to assume the words that were shared there were very simple, and that was you played a heck of a game in that last part of the game. And he was a big reason why this team was able to get a critical early season victory here tonight, and even their record at 2 apiece.
And you saw two different halves, too. I mean, that second half was classic Keystone basketball. That's what we've seen for years and years and years under Greg Heath. The first half was not. It was ugly.
No.
And he would tell you that. We were talking before the game. He said, I just need someone to shoot. I need someone to play some better defense. He got that in the second half.
Now,
and that's what we're used to seeing.
I was going to say, and there's no doubt about this one, though. I mean, we can talk honorable mentions all we want, but that Hager Paving Player of the Game, Mike, who you have?
It is going to be Brett Wingard, 26 in the ball game. Had 19 of those in the second half. Boy, I'll tell you what, you just can't take it away from him in that. And McHenry will get our co-runner-up because I brought one shirt. I'm going to have to get another one for him because I'll tell you what, those two guys did well, but Wingard really caught fire and really a reason that Keystone was able to stay close here in this one. So there you go. That's our Hager Paving Player of the Game. Want to thank Red Bank Chevrolet for our statistics. And Clarion County Community Bank is our post-game sponsor here in basketball season. So we do thank them for that as well. Final again here. It is Keystone a come-from-behind win, 47-44 over Moniteau. For Dustin Kiefer, this is Mike Kalinowski bidding you a pleasant good night here from Keystone High School. And you've been listening to Laurel Eye Clinic District 9 basketball live right here on exploreClarion and D9Sports.com. Folks, have a great night. Have a Merry Christmas. We'll be back on Tuesday. We'll see you then. And have a great one. And as the governor always says, let's be careful out there.